Good morning, everybody. Welcome back on this wonderful Thursday. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you, Grant, Michael. Good to see you, Deborah, John, everyone. Hopefully, everybody's having a great morning. I'm going to tell you, I think we hit it again in pre-market with a really nice move. IINN. You could see it was on one of the top watch lists this morning. For some of you, were here early. You hopefully got a little piece of it, but that stock moved really nice. And let me tell you, Thursdays, best days of the week to trade. So typical what we got. And yesterday also was another very good day in the market. A lot of good moving stocks. We're going to talk about those too. DWAC just killed it. That thing just took off. PHUN, that's at those two Trump stocks of the Twitter that's going on. I mean, I don't know what happened, but that thing just took off. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And we had another stock that a lot of you killed it right in the morning hours, got halted. It popped delay. We're going to talk about that also. But just remember, everybody, today's Thursday, one of the best days to trade of the week. And a lot of good stocks are moving, so we'll check them out. But before we do that, let's go over what we traded yesterday. Okay, so a couple of stocks I just want to cover and just show you a little bit about them. First of all, PPSI. Let me change it to a 2-day chart. So this stock was just unbelievable in the middle of the day at 1 o'clock. Stock had a nice little push, went from 7 to about 840. Then all of a sudden around 1 o'clock, thing goes from 840, boom, makes a beautiful Fausto flag, 928. All the way up to a price of $11, just right around that 12. Had Grace iceberg orders. I mean, this run up right here was just off the charts. Everybody should got a piece of it. Even if you chased it right around here at 940, then went to 640. I mean, this thing was just awesome. And then, just we were at the right place at the right time. We talked about this yesterday. You know what? The best times to trade, first hour, last hour. But if you're on your lunch break and you can't be there, we also get some big runners that move up in the morning also. That one did great. ISIG, that one was the big winner yesterday. That one was hands down stock that just literally came from nowhere. You could see it right here in pre-market. Beautiful run up. And you could see it right here. It started right around 9 o'clock in pre-market. And then all of a sudden, things just jumped up right to about 1250. And then it did like this little nasty shake right here. It was hovering. And then Josh was talking about it, and we said, listen, when you see stuff like this happening, we actually talked about this in phase 3. You know what? Stick in there, hold it. Stock has been really hovering there for a little while, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, went from 12, got halted, shot up to 13, got halted, went to 15, got halted, Fausto flag, consolidation, 16. Do I keep going? 19. Boom. $25. I actually had to leave. I was doing a video, which all of you guys are going to see about it, because I know they're if you've been following CTU, we do these videos on showing some of you that are new, especially if you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook Live, maybe watch a recording. We want to show you how these things come to fruition. And there was some great iceberg orders. We saw consolidation. We saw breakouts, which was nice, how stock was breaking out. But I know a lot of you guys did phenomenal on ISIG. But we're not done there. PHUN was the other stock that had a big run up. And this thing, I don't know what happened after hours, but look at this thing. It just took off. This thing was trading even all the way up to about 5, 6 o'clock at night. Beautiful run up. I made a lot of money on PHUN. Honestly, I was pretty much done just trading that one. I traded several thousand shares of it, so it was a little bit easier, and it was easy to get in and out of it. And another one I traded, also I did well on, was the DWAC. This stock went all the way up to $68. We started this morning, came out of nowhere right around 49. Look at it, shot all the way to 63. And it's really pretty much right around there. Great run up, great stock. We all remember this stock on-site. Remember this stock from on-site, everybody? This is a stock that literally went and was started around $12. It ran all the way to a high within 2 days to $180. Okay, so it built a really nice support level here for a while, right around the 40-ish. So it became a little bit more of a swing trade. This is the price we need to get through. If we can get past through this 60, then you could see the stock, and you see almost went to the 70. But if it breaks those, when you're looking at those breakouts, that's what we're looking for. So anyway, that was another nice little mover that we traded. What else we had also? PSFE. That one also, nice little mover right there too. Look at that. I mean, I'm getting tired. Just keep pushing these things out and telling you. But here you have one that went from like 380 all the way, nice and slow, 430, another nice mover. And then what's we got? The CFVI. It's another stock that was tied to Trump and the CPAC. That one too. What was it? SPAC. Another one. Ugh, what am I doing here? It was no the DWAC and the PHUN. So anyway, listen. Just turn the page. Let's turn the page. You know what you missed, but don't worry about it. I say this all the time. The stock market's not going out of business. All right. The beauty about it is that they're there every day. And we found another one like an IINN. Look at this thing. Gorgeous run up. Even since we started right around 9 o'clock right now. Look at that. We already went from 5. We're already up at 560. You know what? You could be done for the day. You literally could be done for the day. You bought it when we started, and you could have sold it right now. 70 cents, 1,000 shares, $700. There's your $100,000 salary. You know, cha-ching. I'm done. I'm done for the day. Anyway, a couple other stocks on this watch list to start going, working our way down the list. APRE, another one. Nice little push. Stock not as nice as a movement as the IINN, but stock is pretty much going to probably looks like it's going to test the resistance levels right above $5. Stock's about 17%, 1.4 million shares. That one looks pretty decent. Not as nice as the IINN. ENSC, another one that made another nice pop. We were trading the last couple of days. The stock became a day trade. Now it also turned into a swing trade. Stock was just 3 days ago, early this week, was at $1.30. Look where it is now, almost $6.50. Stock is literally up almost 500%. It's up 47% just today alone. That's up a lot. Now it's got resistance levels. You look at August and September. If you've been looking at your iceberg orders on level 3 and level 4, you know, you could see that the stock has pretty good ones out there. You want to be careful of that one. Once again, I'm always more of a cautious trader than more of an aggressive trader. IPW, another stock that's moving pretty nicely, but it peaked out right here, hit that major resistance levels right around here. You could see in pre-market, it did go all the way up to the $5, which was this resistance levels here. But nice trend, nice movement, up 36%, 1.8 million shares. AVCT, what looked pretty good earlier now came back down. You know, it's a pretty big drop for that kind of stock. Could trade a lot of shares of it. You know, nice spread, nice level 1 stock. It could be a level 5, but just the way you go from a level 1 to a level 5 in a stock like this, you just trade a lot more shares of it. But that one also has got some good volatility. I kind of like that one too. Where are we? SYTA. So I'm throwing this out on the watch list too. This stock's up about 20%, 3 million shares. Tier size is a little small. Okay, you got to be careful of that. Spread is very, very critical. You know that when we do the phase 1, we really stress that out. Want to make sure that you guys don't have that, you know, you didn't make any money until you sold it. So be careful of the spread on this one. EVGO, another stock that's gapping up. The stock was at 20, came back down about 50%. It's kind of flat in pre-market right now. It's got a nice little gap up, about up 10%, 1.4 million. So you know how these stocks become on that, go from the A list to the B list, C list that we have. And you know that sometimes you're like, oh, we always love the A list, but sometimes those B lists, when the market opens up, they do pop. Just like we just saw what happened with the ISIG. A couple of stocks that are going on the B list are stocks like RETA. I saw this stock. This one's getting crushed. This is why, and I'm bringing this up specifically, this is why we day trade, okay? Because some people out there swing trade and they're like, oh, you know what? Maybe it'll come back tomorrow. Yeah, if you saw the writing on the wall, you know, because some people look at it, and I say this many times, oh, I don't trade in expensive stocks. They don't move. They're penny stocks. First of all, we don't trade penny stocks here, okay? And the reason for it is you can't see the ECN books on it. Secondly, you know, I'm all about risk to reward. Look at the stock, was literally over $100 less than a month ago. Now look at it's at 32. Yeah, how's that working out for you? Okay, and if you knew how to day trade, you would have known you should have got out sooner than later, because if you got out just 2 days ago, you've probably been out somewhere around the 60s. I know nobody likes to take a loss, But remember, our goal here at CyberTrader University is we don't teach you how to make money. We teach you how to stop losing it. And if you knew you were losing money on this position, you should have got out sooner than later. And that's how people blow up their accounts. So that one, I don't know if I'm going to see a bounce on that one because I have to go back in history really far to find out where it is. TGLS is another one that showed up. Another stock. I found this early this morning. Started breaking down. Looks like a great short. I don't know if it's on your short list, but you know what? It's breaking lower lows. Not looking too good. Only thing I like about it as of right now, it's testing a big support level back in September. So if it holds here, then then you're fine. But it could drop all the way down to 18. But once again, it's got a big spread. It's a category 5. So do not trade a lot of shares of it. Two more I want to bring up. This stock is so cool. I like this stock. I love to see this. People that own stocks like this. This stock just had a really nice move in the last. The long-term chart looks a little bit bigger and looks a lot nicer than what it really is. But stock was at 52, almost went to 70 already this morning. Very strong, breaking 52-week highs. So CIEN moving up pretty nicely. And then Restoration Hardware got clobbered from 700 down to 550, and looks like it made a little bit of a comeback. It's up about 46% right now, 46 points, 8%, $40. Beautiful store, by the way, but very expensive. My wife came over with chandeliers from Restoration Hardware. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, they're beautiful, great store, but just prepare to open up your wallet for that place. Anyway, nice store, but we got a nice, better yet, we got to make it, and we got a decent amount of stocks that are trading here for a Thursday. So let's go out there and work on it. Also, make sure you guys look out for our new videos that I'm posting regarding about these iceberg orders, especially if you're watching this video later on one of YouTube or Facebook. But you got to be able to make sure you learn before you earn. It's all about following the money. All right. So there's our list. We'll see how it goes. If you're done already, if you made your money already with IINN, you should be calling it quits right now. Hopefully enjoying the rest of the day. Remember, tomorrow's always a new day. Enjoy your weekend. Remember, it's not a full-time job; it's a part-time job. So just take the money and run. That's our motto. Good luck, everybody. Happy trading. We'll start commentating once the market opens up.